I've always drawn a little bit, and then I ended up in art school, but I got excited about people who I thought had very good sort of classical technique in drawing and painting. So I found a small studio school in Baltimore where it was based on the techniques of the masters in the 19th century French academies. You know, it's just so tough to make a living as an artist. And if you're just starting off, it's pretty daunting. So like most artists, I kind of gave up after a little bit. And I ended up doing other things and came back to Woods Hole and worked at the labs as a scientific illustrator, drafting and that sort of thing. Early on, I didn't think I could make a living as an artist. I kind of gave up on it for a while. But when you meet other people that are doing it, it gives you the confidence. And the biggest hurdle is becoming full-time. And you know, very few people can get over that because you need that time to be able to work on your stuff and get it going. And it's a big commitment and a big risk. You know, what I really wanted to be as a painter, so I got enough of my oil paintings in galleries and selling that, you know, I could go full time. And so Hillary's my wife, and she's also a painter. We've been full time probably 8 or 9 years. So we're very lucky because, you know, at this point we just do whatever we want, and we're lucky we're able to make a living at it. You see so many artists in the magazines. You can tell they're doing the paintings because they know that the market wants them. To get going as an artist is such a tough thing to do that you have to make a lot of sacrifices. So to kind of give up on the idea of pursuing something aesthetically pleasing or that you're inspired by seems kind of a shame. Now we have 2 little children, 1.5 and 3 years old. So that kind of changes things because we share the babysitting time, and I have less time, and I want to make sure that I'm doing something worthwhile and something that I'm excited about. Both my grandfathers were scientists, so I ended up in Woods Hole. Grew up mostly in the Middle East. My father was in the Foreign Service, and we came back many summers. My friends and I, we had our bikes, and we went everywhere. So a lot of these places now that I go to paint at, like Nopska, up at the lighthouse and the beach and out at Quissa, I've been many times. There's a special thing about painting in those spots that I grew up. I don't know if people can pick it up from the paintings. You know, it's like writing a novel about something that's close to you. Maybe no one else gets it, you know, but you like it. Yeah, I remember this day was very windy. So I had my easel tied around the guardrail there. And there's very little room for the cars, and cars come really fast down here, and then if 2 cars meet, there's not much room. So there's always distractions like that. It's hard to stay focused on the painting. And the nice thing about painting on location is little things happen like this. The dark clouds come up and the light came through it. You know, that specific kind of light I saw, very fleeting. I keep trying to remember what it is, that one little piece that I'm trying to get back to. This painting could go on forever, especially in landscape, because you keep changing it, and you get different times of day and different kinds of light. And, you know, it's not like when you work on the computer and you can undo the last thing you did. Sometimes you end up, you know, going through several different paintings to get to the final one. It's not that the last one is any better necessarily. It's where you end up stopping.